of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
On today's episode, we're taking a look at the official trailer for the Beetlejuice documentary called Documentary for the Recently Deceased, The Making of Beetlejuice. Now, quick side note before we get started. Production on this documentary actually got delayed because of pandemic, but they still managed to release an official trailer for it, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's being directed by Fred China, but fun fact, it's being co-produced by the creator of the Goldbergs, Adam F. Goldberg.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and basically it goes over. It's a Beetlejuice documentary, so it's covering all the not only covering all the
Pretty much
aspects.
everything. It's doing a basic, behind the scenes of like what it took to get all this put together. That's
from the production to where they had to shoot on set locations in Vermont to the rare interviews with the original
film
cast.
This is funny is that this is like another Tim Burton film that people just wanted to see behind the scenes film, because it's like no matter what film he's worked on, there's a lot that goes into whatever his mind brings out, and it's like for Tim Burton, it's like okay, especially with the Superman Lives, I know I saw that documentary where it just dives in, everything that went down for a film that never ever got greenlit.
It's sad
or
too.
pushed.
The guy who directed that documentary passed away. Like a year after roughly a few months after we saw him at MegaCon too.
Yeah. But let's just dive right into this for the official trailer for documentary for the recently deceased, The Making of Beetlejuice. So here we go.
It all started when a lady knocked on the door when my mother was living here, and she was making dinner for two friends. And a woman came to the door and started asking about a movie, which surprised all three of them. Nothing like that happens in East Corinth. And my mother really didn't know what to say. And she finally said, "Would you like a piece of pie?"
The location, I think, worked so well and was chosen because of the simplicity of the buildings, and it was easy to kind of get around with camera. The river for the bridge, everything seemed to work pretty well together. And then on the hill, we built the facade of the modern house.
Oh wow!
Oh, there was a lot of buzz in the community, a lot of excitement. Some people weren't happy. They were a little nervous about what all these Hollywood types would do in a small town like this, but the crew was wonderful.
We had research on little towns through New England, so for the signage and stuff, we try to kind of make that go. And same with the bridge. We looked at a bunch of different covered bridges, but we had our own issues with that, so we had to make it.
So they legit build like a housing
bridge.
And the big thing was with the covered bridge was we had to block off the creek, because below the bridge was a tiny little creek, and we needed at least 3 or 4 feet of water for the car to land and actually get under the water.
Oh.
So we constantly were blocking this little creek with
That's
these
cool.
1-ton blocks of concrete. And we get the water level up to 5 or 6 feet, and then a big storm would come through and it would wash them all out. We did it at least 3 times before we finally shot the movie. That was probably the biggest thing.
God damn.
I remember the machine, the dirt.
That
The
was.
greatest machine. It did nothing. It just dug dirt up and spit it out the back. It was just animated. It was very Tim Burton.
I mean, Tim really hadn't done anything. He had done, his Big Adventure.
Yeah.
And a couple of little Disney shorts that a couple of little shorts that he did. But it was such a weird movie. We all thought, God, this movie is going to be so weird. I hope people go see it because it's going to be kind of fun and kooky. But we really had no idea how big it was going to be. I mean, the fact that we got nominated for an Oscar totally blew my mind. I'll tell you that much. I was like, whoa.
Technically an Oscar award-winning film.
Yeah.
Like Suicide Squad.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I actually hope it gets finished, to be honest. I really do.
It looks good. It looks good because what I like is that it feels like it's more focused around the town that they went in. because the town was a small little town, just like, you know, everybody knows everybody, and it's like you had this huge production company coming in and building all this stuff and putting this film together. But it's like, not only it starts off with the town, but that's when you start to look at more the crew of like what everything that's went through for this weird film. You know, it's like you look at it and I'm pretty sure you look at it on paper, you're like, why are we filming this?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like someone would want to go see this.
What did you think of the film? I never asked it before. What did you think of Beetlejuice?
Oh, Beetlejuice is still a cult classic. I still love it. It still has a humor in there. It's still a great film amongst itself. It's a film on its own that can stand out on its own. And people even to this day are asking, are they going to be doing a sequel? There's rumors right now that they are working on something. But even if we don't get anything, I am good without it because it's going to remain the way it is, in history. And I loved it. We grew up watching even the animated series that kind of continued it a bit.
Yeah.
And it was a fun watch. It wasn't too dark, but it wasn't too, it wasn't too like goofy. It was a balance between both. Just the craziness in the mind of Tim Burton and what to expect from him.
Yeah.
And his future films, in a way, if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's a unique style. It's like those directors that have these unique styles, especially, to me, it's like you have Tim Burton, but now we have like Guillermo del Toro. You look at his style of filmmaking, or even when it comes to how his monster designs are done.
Yeah.
And you could tell it's like, okay, this is Guillermo del Toro. You could definitely fall on and definitely tell from there. But like I said, Beetlejuice, I've always loved it. Even to this day, I don't even know. I have to ask my wife if she's ever seen it. But even if she hasn't, be like, guess what we're watching.
But yeah, documentary looks good. I think it's nice. It's always nice seeing behind the scenes movie stuff like on here. We said a couple of reactions ago that like we really enjoyed watching the movies that made us. It was really nice to see like that behind the scenes look, and it's nice to see behind the scenes look here too. From the small town to what they had to do to get the water filled up in the creek to how they had to build their own covered bridge.
More just the production side of things in the small town. I think that's what this is kind of going over. Because it's not like shot in a regular town where it's like, oh, everybody knows that, it's like Hollywood or behind closed set. No, this is like built right on the lot, right there on site for this small town.
I would definitely love to see like the production I would love seeing that is the production they went into for the house pretty much.
Yeah.
Because they built the house from the ground up. So like I would love to see how the production on that house went out. And like how they got the permits to do that and things like that. And they don't show it, but like, is the house still there? I mean, in the small town? Is it just like, is it like with the Christmas Story house? Is it just a landmark that's used as a tourist attraction? I'm curious about that.
No, that Home Alone one.
No, Christmas Story.
Oh yeah, Christmas Story. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind checking this out. Hopefully they get wrapped up once this pandemic thing's all said and done. So
yeah.
Other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to saying somebody's name 3 times in a documentary, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this trailer overall. Did you grow up watching Beetlejuice? Did you enjoy the film? Did you have fun with the film? Is it one of your favorite films to watch even to this day? It's a documentary that you would love to see and check out to see behind the scenes. Maybe there's some stuff you never really knew about one of your favorite films, for what it took to put it all together. Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall to this trailer, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And of course, this has been a very SRB filled episode of SRB.
See ya
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
@SuperReactBros.